"That is going to be a giant headache," Mage Captain Colt Jacob said calmly. The Duke of Magnificent's commanding officer was a tall man, with the pale skin of a lifelong spacer for all he'd been born on the mother world itself. Damien had called Jacob, Christopherson, and Amiri together to view the Mage King's missive. While arguably for his eyes only, his chief three subordinates would be called upon to help him take on the task. He preferred them to be fully briefed. "I intend to head directly to Mingliang," he told them, feeling drained. "There I will speak with Governor Wong and see what we can sort out. I reviewed the evidence provided by Governor Wong, and, well, none of it is decisive." "That seems odd," Christopherson replied. The ex-governor had already started pulling up information on his wrist computer. He had the rare talent, often found in academics, of being able to read and carry on a conversation. "He's leveled a formal complaint and asked for protectorate intervention. That's not something a governor would do lightly." "They've had a lot of attacks, Robert," Damien noted. 18 at last count. 15 of them were on ships traveling to or from the Antonius system, a system Mingliang and Sherwood technically share possession of, and they aren't being particularly polite about the sharing. There have been no survivors, which means over 1,000 of Governor Wong's citizens are dead, and Sherwood appears to be the most likely suspect. "That's your homeworld," Amiri said softly. "What do you think?" "Governor McLaughlin spent his military career fighting pirates," he replied. "I find it difficult to believe he'd turn his brand-new anti-piracy patrol into pirates. Regardless of whether or not Sherwood is responsible, however, someone has killed over 1,000 people. We have no choice but to intervene." Jacob had been checking something on his wrist computer, and he now threw an image up onto the wall screen, layered over the observation deck window. It was a swept-back shape with smooth lines, looking like it belonged underwater instead of in deep space. "This is a Sherwood Hunter-class frigate," the Navy officer explained. "She's 6 megatons, over 5 times as large as one of our modern destroyers, almost exactly 6 times as large as the export destroyers Mingliang has. Our last reports say that Sherwood has 6 of them, with another 6 nearing completion. There's your reason for the formal complaint, Professor," he told Christopherson. "Governor Wong is terrified that Sherwood will shortly have enough jump-capable warships to attack his system directly. Hell, if the McLaughlin flies 4 or 5 of those into Antonius and declares he's taking complete ownership of the system, there is nothing Mingliang's fleet can do." "If Wong knows that, he has to be doing something about it," Amiri said. "Even if he sent a complaint to us, if he and Sherwood are in competition, there's no way he can allow the McLaughlin to build that much bigger a fleet than Mingliang." "An arms race," Damien agreed with a nod. "When I left Sherwood, no one really cared about Mingliang. A few of the business people were grouchy about the deal over Antonius, but the man in the street wouldn't have been willing to embrace war." "My main concern, my lord," Jacob said calmly, "is that the Duke of Magnificence is not capable of engaging either system fleet. Either 16 Lancers or 6 Hunters would be an even match at best for my ship." "I have no intention of single-handedly waging war against an entire planetary government, Mage Captain," Damien told him dryly.